Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Harvestella running on the Steam Deck. Well, excuse me. You made it, Yamurai. So, as I said in the letter, Rosny got in contact and said she wanted to meet in person to discuss something. This is where she said to meet. What does she want to discuss? I don't know what her intentions were telling us to come here, but we have to be careful not to fall into any traps. Whoops! You really don't trust me, huh? Rosny. I almost thought you weren't coming. You said you wanted to talk face to face. What is this? What is all of this about? I said this last time we met, but just to make it clear, I have no intention of fighting with you. I'm not your enemy. If anything, I want to help you in whatever way I can. Do you really mean that? Come with me. The attackers should show up any minute now. What? How do you know? I'm guessing based on their behavior up until now. It's up to you if you want to believe me or not. Well, Itsuna, are you coming? Let's go, Yamurai. Rosny's telling the truth. If Rosny's telling the truth, then this is our best shot at catching my imposter. Okay, ready? Follow me. Are you sure they're coming? Last time they were seen was in a cave near the capital. If they manage to slip out of the cave, then the next most likely place they'd go is Shatola. If their purpose is to attack people, then I'm sure they'll come here. I am the shadow. What was that? Did you hear that voice? I am the shadow assassin. Or if it's just a little kid, since little kids in this game are all super annoying. What's going on? That's too good to be a disguise. Itsuna, what's going on? Don't ask me, I have no idea. Well, either way, you know what we have to do. Let's catch her. Finding out who she is can wait. Who are you exactly? Why are you attacking people? I am your shadow. I am the past you can't erase, and all of your crimes. My past? What? Huh? Ah, a smokescreen. She got away. Who is that other Itsuna? I'd like to know that myself. Do you have an idea what's going on, Rosny? If I did, I would have told you earlier. Or I would have told you already. True. At least that should have proven to you that I'm on your side, though. Do you believe me now? Yes, for now. Good. Well, the attacker got away, and I don't think standing around here will solve anything. So I'm going home. I agree. We should come back to this another day. Is that all right with you, Yamurai? Well then, it's decided. See you later. I'll get in touch if I find out anything. Alright, I'll keep looking as well. Oh wait, I think I do have to come here to... I think I found another Cornello doll. Mm-hmm. Yamra, you came. Wait, how'd you know? Did something happen? Honestly, I don't know. Everyone needs a break. Oh, hi. Hello, Princess Emo. And you too, Miyamorai. They need a break from what? I think you already know, but the Vigil is a festival held to mourn the lives of those we lost. It's not like any other festival we've had with all the pomp and revelry. But like any festival, it requires a lot of time to prepare, which can weigh down on the human spirit. Everyone looks as they normally do, happy and in high spirits. But deep down they wrestle with a great many things. This festival is gravely important to the people here, so a breather is required to ensure its success. That's understandable. I've sung quite a lot today already. But I'll keep going if it will help to give everyone here the energy they need. That would be wonderful. It's been some time since I last heard you sing. You got this, Emo. And so, Emo performs a song for all the patrons at the tavern. It's as beautiful as always. Meep, 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 meep. Emo, that was amazing. I feel so spoiled getting to hear your voice so often in one day. Thank you so much. I know you're busy practicing for the Vigil, which makes your performance now all the more splendid. Well, now we've heard Emo sing, I suppose it's time to call it a day. I agree, time to head home. We've got another full day of preparations ahead of us tomorrow. Emo, I'm looking forward to hearing you sing at the Vigil. An old fishing friend of mine was killed by that monster Lorelei. Please see him off and finally put his soul to rest, eh? Of course, I will do my best for everyone. And Lorelei, too. Thank you. I don't know what we'd do without you here, Emo. Shatola would certainly be a much darker place without you. But with your beautiful songs, we've been able to turn it all around. What? No, I didn't do anything. Speaking of which, I've been pondering. Why is it that Lorelei up and disappeared, eh? That's actually a good point. Not to mention those bubbles of light that used to float up far off over the sea. Where'd those go? Pah, that's not what's important. What if it just got sick of picking us off and ran somewhere else? You're probably right. But at least the nasty beast's out of our hair for now, eh? Lorelei kept us from going out to sea for so long. Stop. It really did. What an awful creature, creating so much chaos on our doorstep. You're wrong. It's probably out there wreaking havoc on some other poor souls as we speak. Gives me chills thinking about it. Stop, please. You okay, Emo? Clearly not. You got it all wrong. You weren't being attacked. Everyone was protecting the sea. What are you talking about, Emo? Why do you look so sad? Lorelei wasn't evil. They just wanted to protect the sea. Whoa, hold up, Emo. I know you're a kind soul, but there's no need to stick up for Lorelei. That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell you the truth. How can what you say be the truth? Lorelei was important to me. Oh boy. Please, don't speak ill of them anymore. Calm down, Emo. You're starting to sound like you were Lorelei's friend or something. I know that's not what you mean. How would you feel if I was their friend? What? Pardon me for intruding. Oh, Yamrai, hi. You did your best, Emo. What's all this about, Hein? What do you know? What indeed? I think it best we allow Emo to speak for herself. I believe that should clear up any misconceptions. Am I right? You're trying to tell me that Emo was Lorelei's friend all along? How could that be? Has Emo ever lied to us before? So this is how it's going to be, is it? Now, how to calm everyone down. Alright, enough's enough. Tavern's closed. But bartender! I'm sorry, but I'm calling it here. Time for everyone to go home. Now, if you don't mind. Best do as he says. Is Emo okay? She's in the back room resting. Today was a lot for her to deal with. I suggest you leave her be while she gets her feelings in order. And it's not just her. I think the people of Shatola have some reflecting to do as well. You can leave it to me from here, Yamrai. I'll send you a letter if anything comes up. I know you must be worried about her, but there's nothing else for you to do. Let's go, Yamrai. Oh, is there something else though here? Really? Oh, the lighthouse. I totally forgot about that. Oh, no, I guess it was Heinz thing. He's going to tell me a story about Fasola, or whatever her name was. Fiasola? Hey, Miamurai, thanks for coming. I'm ready to talk now. I'll tell you all about Fiasola like I promised. Let's talk somewhere with nice scenery. It helps to get to set the atmosphere. Around here should be fine. Yep, looks good. Fiasola used to love this spot. She said she used to come here to ponder new inventions while looking over out over Shatola. What was Fiasola like? What was she like? She was a fellow inventor. I guess the best way to describe our relationship was that we were rivals. She was a weird one, but she had a way of drawing you in with her words. You know, it was her who said she'd go to the bottom of the ocean first. One time we were out late in the tavern. Hein, I'm going to the ocean floor. Are you feeling alright, Fiasola? Maybe it's time to go home. No, I'm fine. I'm serious, Hein. I decided a few days ago. I was swimming in the sea as usual when I got curious and felt like going a bit deeper. You know, you really worry me with these crazy ideas of yours. Don't worry, I found something really cool down there. You did? While I was diving down deeper, I saw a shipwreck, and not just any shipwreck. It was made of a material like nothing we've ever seen on this planet before. Wow, sounds amazing. I know, right? Why do you sound so uninterested? Because I'm uninterested. What? Aren't you curious to know what this unknown material could mean for our future? Not really. You have no sense of romanticism. This is why girls don't talk to you, you know. You're so clever as well. It's such a shame. I didn't ask for love advice, thank you. I see no point in having a partner. Even if I had that kind of time to spare, I'd rather put it towards my inventions. You never change. Oh well. Back to the shipwreck. I made sure... it made me sure of something. There's still so much we don't know about this world. And if we delve deeper into the seafloor, we're bound to find out more. That's why you want to go all of a sudden? Yeah. So you saw something down there. So what? Don't talk like going to the ocean floor is that easy. It's dangerous. If anything happened to you all the way down there, there's no way of knowing you'd make it back alive. Ah, are you worried about me? Come on, Fiasola. It's not worth it. If we've gone this long without that material, we don't need it now. We've already have an all-purpose tool, monolite. Isn't that good enough? Monolite? We're not heroes, Fiasola. We're inventors. Don't... Listen to me, Hein. Do you know what I call a world that's satisfied with everything as it is? A poisonous world. Huh? When people get comfortable, they lose their sense of inquisitiveness, and they stop moving forward. I don't want to end up a boring inventor who only made mundane, everyday inventions. I want to push the limits of what people thought was ever possible. I know it's dangerous. I'm well aware that I may lose my life at sea, but I'm prepared for that. Even if I die on this quest, I'll have forged a path for others that will live on after me. Someday, someone will follow in my footsteps and make it even further than I did. At the very least, if my sacrifice could renew people's curiosity, that in itself would... Shut up! Don't talk so lightly about giving up your life like that. Haha, you always take things so literally. It's not like I'm going in there intending to die. But once you die, that's it. There's no going back after that. Who cares what others do? You really are too stubborn. Your inventions won't go very far like that. You should open your mind a little more. My inventions are... I know. Why don't you find a partner? I know. Why don't you find a partner? What? It doesn't have to be romantic. A friend would do. Having someone to talk to would open up your heart a bit too. I don't know what you're talking about. After that, Fiasola started making a submarine and journeyed to the seabed all by herself. Since then, no one has seen her again, myself included. Oh no, does that mean she... Who knows? She could have found a lost town down there and be living her best life. Knowing her, she's probably still roaming around looking for new discoveries. That's why I made the submarine. To go and get her, and tell her to come back to Shatola already. I'm sure you'll make it. Of course, this is what the Fiasola was made for. Well, now you know about Fiasola. Has that settled your mind? Yeah, thanks for telling me. Good. Shall we head back then? Wait for a letter to arrive? Oh my goodness. I'm actually surprised I don't have a fast travel mechanism yet. I mean, we've been playing quite a bit. Still no fast travel. At least to the locations in the overworld. Okay, we haven't unlocked any new areas yet. Or at least not ones that have a checkpoint.
Let's get that was a good workout. Let's get this over with.
That was a walk in the park.
I appreciate it.
More silver ore, but it takes a lot of silver ore for all the upgrades of the weapons that I have.
That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us. Let's get this.
A gentle stream of spring water trickles down a wall of ice. The chilled water looks cool and refreshing. Yeah, sure. See if we get poisoned or not. You scoop some of it up in your hands and take a sip. The cool, refreshing water quenches your thirst. Stamina is replenished. Okay. I mean, it's almost 50-50 whether or not it's going to hurt you or help you.
That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us.
God, look how fast it is.
Let's get this over with. That was a good workout.
Unlock 8 panels, get the job cycle zone. I think I've unlocked everything now. Huh. Oh, I'm so close. A lot of these guys. Another doll.
That thing is terrifying. Curiosity will be the death of us.
Ooh, calm down, girlfriend. Wait. What is it? I sense some big ones. And they're not friendly. What is that? Some kind of mercenary instinct? You could say that. We'll need to defeat whatever they are if we want to go any further.
Well then, shall we begin?
Oh, geez, they're super weak to ice. Okay. Kind of strange for beings that live in the frozen tundra. We did it! No, we haven't yet. Oh, well now we did it. This isn't good. What isn't? We probably don't have the time to stand around and discuss it. I mean, these guys are super easy. Hold on just a minute. This hardly seems fair. I mean, we could take them. It's called its friends for help, huh? Who would have thought it was this popular? Is this it for us? It's not. We're going to kick these things' asses. Stand aside. Who's there? You should work on your manners. It's you. When I was told there were intruders, I didn't expect them to be you. Why are you here? We're here to save the Great Fairy. The Great Fairy? You're up to something, aren't you? Sister Shrika, regardless of what it is, they have no permission to be here. We must capture them and put them to trial. Right. Permission, permission. Do you ever get tired of listening to yourselves? And where do you guys get off anyway? Are you the Grand Keepers of the Seaslight or something? We are not. The Seaslight is beyond all human understanding. It watches over us and all we do. What a primitive notion. Do you think it's some sort of god? You know that God doesn't exist, right? Oh, it's kind of not the right people to talk to about this sort of thing. The truth will be revealed someday, and what will you do when the scales are ripped off? Wait, and then what will you do when the scales are ripped from your eyes? Sister Shrika, His Eminence has ordered us to capture the intruders. You're right. Understood. Take them away. I can kick all of your asses, but okay. Little plot convenience. Begin the Inquisition. The Inquisition. Let's begin. Oh, sorry. Well, history of the world. Bring the prisoners over here. Oh, she's a priestess. Sorry. Do we really treat prisoners this badly way back when? All we did was enter that cave. This is all theatrics. They're just making an example of us. I can't stay cooped up in a place like this. And where's Braca? I looked away for 1 second and he was gone. His Most Reverend Excellency, Ziegfeld, Patriarch of Argene. So, that's the Patriarch. He's the reason we're in this mess. Is that Shrika beside him? Shrika beside him. I wonder what she's thinking. Silence. Ah, blessed stone of seasons, in your grace we judge these lost souls, as the sea's light doth desire it. Let us begin. Inquisitor, lay out their sins. Your Eminence, the sinners were apprehended within the divine Seaslight cave. They are to be tried for the defilement of such hallowed ground. Footprints indicate their intention was to reach the center of the cave, the seat of the Stone of Seasons. These are no ordinary villains. It is believed their intentions were indeed evil in nature. I see. A question to the accused. What were you hoping to achieve at the center of the divine Seaslight cave? Well, Miyamorai, we'll have to be careful about how we choose to answer. Investigate the sea slide. Rescue the Great Fairy. You mean to suggest there is a creature that has lived alongside the Stone of Seasons that we do not know about? Mayhap we are being fed the delusions of a megalomaniac? That in itself is another great sin. Their guilt seems evident. Let us call upon witness who can testify the weight of the defendant's sins. We call forward the first witness. I saw it. I saw it all. They're whispering and scheming in the shadows. I saw them pay a man who was concealed in the darkness. Make no mistake, they were making some evil, devilish deal. That's everything I saw. Next witness to the stand. I was guarding the Divine Seaslight Cave. They were present when the insurgents broke in, but... I didn't see anyone. That they were present at the time makes me believe they were actually covering for the real perpetrator. Yes, there's no mistake. This is truly wicked. That is all I have to say. Our final witness, come forward. Forgive me for I have sinned. It was when I dropped my floss indulgentia that I witnessed the sinners. The criminals found it. From what I hear, they wanted one for themselves. If I hadn't returned then, I can only assume they intended to steal it. That is the end of my account. What's going on? They're bending the truth in order to paint us as some utter villains. It has become clear the depths of their sins are far worse than we could have possibly imagined. Your Eminence. Yes, my child? Should we not allow the sinners a chance to defend themselves against these accusations? We mustn't simply assume everything the witnesses have said is true. There shall be no need. Or do you believe in the word of a sinner to weigh more than that of a custodian of the floss indulgentia? With all due respect, a floss indulgentia should not change someone's social standing. Nor do I believe it should absolve anyone of their sin. Shrika, you are tired. Please rest once the Inquisition has been concluded. His Eminence will deliver his verdict. Yes, the sins of these criminals are abundantly clear. Not content enough to defile sacred ground, they chose to cast a suspicion even petty theft. There is but one punishment fitting for those beyond the Holy Mother's mercy. Execution. You can't. But we didn't do any of those things. I mean, again, I could take these guys on pretty easily. But you know, story. To the dungeon with you. Being incarcerated is quite the rare experience. By the way, I don't mean to come across as naive, but execution means they're going to kill us, right? It doesn't have a different meaning in this age. I can't believe I'm going to die like this. I'll never make it back to my own time after all. Sorry I got wrapped up in this. But you didn't force me into anything. I was the one who insisted we investigate the Seas Light so I could return to my own time. Now that it's come to this, I can't help wishing I'd spent more time with my mom and dad. What was your mother like? What a strange question to ask at a time like this. You were just talking about them. What do you mean? Whatever. We're probably going to die here anyway. We weren't what you would call a normal family, even in my time. They were both researchers. Of course, it was only natural that I ended up becoming a researcher too. I was even hailed as some kind of child prodigy, although that in itself is a bitter memory. There were some who would say I only rode my parents' coattails. So it's not that we weren't close, it just kind of distanced I just kind of distanced myself from them. even though we used to go on family vacations and do all kinds of fun things together when I was small. What kind of things did you do for fun? Well, I didn't have much time for that kind of stuff as I got older since I was always doing research. But I still remember going to theme parks as a family when I was younger. My heart pounding on a roller coaster, seeing the lights at the closing parade. It was like some magical dream world. I was always pestering my parents to ride the same coaster over and over. Then I would refuse to leave when the park closed. I even climbed to the top of the tower. My mom was so mad. Those are the only happy childhood memories I have. They're what kept me going even after that horrible disaster. What disaster? There was a cataclysm that kickstarted the death of our planet. I had been researching a way to fix it. That's why it's so important for me to get back to my own time, you see. So I can't die here. There must be something we can do about that prison guard. So, you're up for execution too, eh? There are others being executed too? Yep. I think the plan is to execute all the worst offenders in one fell swoop, if you'll excuse the pun. One fell swoop? So, did they use a guillotine, or should we expect the gallows? Heck if I know, I just hold the keys. All I know is ye get taken to the Divine Seaslight Cave. What? Speaking of which, there's been a lot of your type turning up here recently, giving me all this extra work to do. It's been this way ever since that temple in Delgina was established. Things were nice and quiet before. A temple and its flower. What is that? What is with that anyway? The floss in Delgina. Oh, that? It's in the name. An indulgence. It absolves the wearer of any sin they may have committed. According to the patriarch, Quietus came about because humans are horribly sinful creatures. But by wearing the floss in Delgina, we can absolve ourselves of those sins and keep the dreadful season at bay. That's absurd. And I suppose everyone here believes that megalomaniacal reason. If you're calling them delusions, you're wrong. The patriarch has his oracle. They speak only the truth. Which is exactly what someone with megalomaniacal tendencies would say. Jeez. Or megalomaniacal tendencies would say. I wish someone would absolve me of this idiot. What did you say? Nothing, I'm talking to myself. You know, if you just accepted his truth and wore a floss in Delgina, you wouldn't be in this situation, right? I bet you want one now, don't you? You don't need anything like that. Remember, lying is a sin. I can see it in your eyes. You want a floss in Delgina, and I am in a position to be able to help you. You see, I've actually got a fair few of them, and I'll be willing to give you one for a price. They don't go for cheap, mind, but you'd be able to overturn your death penalty if you had one to hand. What do you say? Ah, we're not gonna buy one. Stick to your guns. That flower really isn't worth it. Ack. Raka, where the hell have you been? I should be asking the same thing. You know you're dealing with Order missionaries, right? There's no use in sticking around if one of them crosses your path or you end up here. How'd you get in here? Or you came back to save us? I wouldn't go that far. I just heard your familiar voices echo through the underground passage. Is that near here? Yep. Looks like my guess about it being built by Order insurgents was right on the money after all. It's connected to this very dungeon. I didn't even know this route existed until now anyway. Still, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Raka. The deal was to take you all the way to the Seaslight, remember? You get what you paid for. There's no need to hang around here any longer. I say it's time for a prison break. We're clear of the dungeon. What now? Whoa! Is this it? Is the passage finally collapsing? Alright, calm down. I am calm. We're fine. That rumble came from somewhere near the surface. Something's probably happening at the Holy Capital. Let's go take a look. Oh, Miamrai. It worked. The innkeeper agreed to let Mr. Coco stay and work here. We're going to do our best to make a good team together. Cocona! Oh my, isn't Doxa over that way? You're absolutely right. I've never seen an avalanche like that. It's just as the Oracle foretold. A great calamity would befall Doxa. The Oracle saved us. Looks like the Oracle's predictions about a great calamity came true. The Oracle, huh? The Oracle of the Patriarch was right. Come, we should get baptized as well. Yeah, you're right. That Siegfried's getting just what he wanted. At this rate, everyone in the Holy City will be walking around with one of those Flos Indulginas. I wish those things had a different name. What's with the red one you're wearing? I was wondering the same thing. You seem to know a great deal about them back in the dungeon. I thought you had business with the Sea's Light. I'm not prying into your business, so maybe you shouldn't pry into the business of others. My duties are done for the day. Going back to my hideout. If you wish to return to the Sea's Light, then call me again on another day. He's hiding something. But we can deal with that later. For now, let's do as he said and split up. I feel sleepy. Well, what a surprise. It's going to be the Quietus here soon. Tomorrow? Or at the end of the day? I don't know. Something like that. Then maybe I'll have to do some dungeon crawling. I like how Quietus is so dangerous, but I just, just out here doing my thing. Ooh, got a lot of withered crops. It's weird it makes you go through all this whole process of re-farming every season. Alright, why don't we stop it there for today. This is audap. You've been watching Harvestella running on Steam Deck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.